Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Power Boost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme, the might of living light. We all are celebrating the festival of lights these days. And when we look at light, light is so powerful. Without light, can we imagine our world? The light actually makes this world move. We're all here able to live because of the light of the sun. And so this light, this physical light, illuminates the physical world. And we also realize that beyond the physical light, there is a living light. And that living light is the inner being. We call this light as living because this light creates life. This body is made up of the physical elements. And so physical light can illuminate this body. I begin to see this body in the presence of light, physical light. But what makes this body move? What makes this body do everything is the living light, the soul. Without the living light, there is no life. As if the life is contained in the living light. But often, as we celebrate the festival of lights, it's a good time to remind ourselves that we're all living lights. And just like physical light has power, this living light has power, might. So when there is light, the first thing that happens in light is that we get a sight. We're able to see. Without light, we cannot see. And so in the presence of the living light, I begin to see. Clearly, I get that clarity. The clarity of what is real, what is not. What is temporary, what is permanent. What is truth, what is illusion. And so the moment we connect to the living light, that inner light, I'm able to get that sight. And with that sight, when I come into the field of actions, my actions and my thoughts become right. It's like light gives me sight that allows me to think and act right. And when my thoughts and my words and actions are right means aligned. Aligned with the truth, living in the truth. Then the power of those righteous thoughts, words, and actions become a might power. And that might is basically the vibrations of spirituality that we then carry with ourselves. And so then a light which becomes might is the lighthouse. And so we living lights that become lighthouses for the world. So as we celebrate the festival of lights, let us Acknowledge the presence of the living light. Let us get that spiritual sight. Let us think, speak, and act right. And experience the might, become a lighthouse for the world. So for a few moments, let us experiment and experience in meditation. Sit back and relax. I realize the presence of the living light residing within this physical body. This physical body is like the container that holds me, the living light. I am a point of light. Within me lies the essence of life. I am the conscious being, the observer, the traveler, the guest. That makes life possible. I switch on the living light. As I begin to experience this light, this is not a physical light. This is the light of truth. The light of truth that enlightens my mind. I'm able to see with clarity. That I am a guest in this physical world. I'm able to see with clarity. All of us are actors on the stage. I'm able to see with clarity. That I existed before this body took shape, and I will exist after this body perishes. I'm able to see with clarity that the purpose of all of us being here is to express ourselves, is to experience life and enjoy every moment of this play of life. In this light of truth, everything is clear. There's no illusion. I realize that I belong to the eternal dimension of light, of silence, the dimension beyond. Where all of us living lights live. This is our home of light. And we live with our eternal parent, the divine. This is not just a meditation, but this is the truth. We live here in our home of light eternally. We begin to experience the presence of the divine. The divine who is the only unconditional and constant source of light, of truth. I begin to hold the presence of the divine. As my heart opens up, with feelings of benevolence and compassion towards every soul in this world. The company of the divine, all of us are a living lighthouse. We inspire souls to come out of the spell of darkness, the darkness of ignorance and illusion. And reawaken to their truth, their essence. We just experience ourselves as a lighthouse, constantly spreading these rays of unconditional love. So that every soul is coming closer to themselves and to their eternal relationship with the divine. As we lighthouses descend onto the earth, we enlighten the earth with this light of unconditional. As we enter the story, the role, the body, this light is getting radiated into every cell of the body. Every person in my family, every soul in this world. As we all light up, we celebrate the true festival of lights. We're all living